Hey, Cowfaith, welcome to season 2. So I love teenagers because they are both the easiest and most difficult people on earth to impress. It is so confusing because there are times that you're like, this is the greatest thing ever, and they are not impressed at all. And then there are times when you're like, everything is literally on fire and crashing down around me, and they're like, this is the greatest day of my life. And you're just like, what? I never understand. So several years ago, like several years pre-COVID, so I don't know, we're probably approaching 10 years, I would take the kids at my school on a field trip to a youth conference. It was one day, it was a Christian school, so I got away with it. But I loaded my 15 passenger, and I had several kids who had kind of grown up in the program and went with me. So they're juniors and seniors. They've been to this conference several times. They know what to expect. They are ready. And then I've got some brand new, never left the house without mama kids, 6th, 7th, 8th grade. They're just excited to be alive. Okay. They don't know where they're going. They just willingly get on a van and let me take them. So my high schoolers are trying to explain to my middle schoolers like what to expect, what the cool things are, what's kind of like, meh, not the coolest, don't waste your time with that. But one of the things that was mentioned was afterwards, you could get the artist to sign CDs and shirts and whatever merchandise you buy, the artist will sign it. Greatest thing ever. My middle schoolers, like their eyes are just huge. They're like, what? So we go to the concert, and I mean, we had several like name brand artists, okay? Crowder and Annie Mineo, Lecrae, We Are Messengers, Passion Worship. Like, I won't even name them all. I went 4 years there. It's all a blur. I don't know who was there what year. But like people you've heard of, okay? Well, they also have some up and coming artists. It's sort of a short Winter Jam, a lot more preaching than Winter Jam, but Winter Jam's kind of the big one of this. But then they had Mechanical Bulls and Laser Tag. Like, there was a lot of cool stuff. It was top notch. So we go to the concerts, and my high schoolers are like, all right, middle schoolers, which line do you want to get in? Like, which artist do you want to go see? We've already seen all these because Miss White takes us to whatever concert we want to go to. So we already have their autograph. So we're going to just be there for you. It was so cute. I love when high schoolers are nice to middle schoolers because they're annoying sometimes. Sorry, they are. So it's really this sweet moment. And the middle schoolers are like, I want to get Humble Tip's autograph. Now, if you've never heard of Humble Tip, cool. Me neither. I was like, who? What? What's happening? They're like, the guy from Liberty University. I'm like, guys, he's not a real artist. Like, he doesn't, like, he just makes CDs to give out so you'll go to Liberty University. Well, he's still not famous, but I looked him up, and he's still kicking, and he's still making music. I don't know if he's still with Liberty University or not, but I'm like, guys, he just basically gets paid to get your information so the college can try to recruit you. Like, he's here to recruit you. He's not actually here to perform. He just happens to rap while he recruits you. They're like, no, we want to get Humble Tip. And I'm like, are you talking about somebody else? Like, are you talking about another person and you just think his name's Humble Tip? I'm doing my best to talk him out of it, okay? Because I'm like, this ain't what you meant. I don't know what you meant, but this ain't it. They're like, no, it's Humble Tip. So, my high schoolers are like, whatever, we'll go get in line. I said, we'll go get in line to Humble Tip. When they realize this is not who they think it is, then we'll go get in the real line. Okay. So, we walk up to the Liberty University table, and the kids are like, where's the line? There isn't one, guys. No one wants this guy's autograph. Okay, like, I mean, he's good for what he is, but, like, he's not famous. And you're going to be disappointed. Like, you think it's somebody else. They did not. Humble Tip walks out and goes to the Liberty University table, and those kids lost their minds. He was the coolest person they have ever met in their lives, and they were going to have every square inch of their body, every bag they brought, every article of clothing they have on, 100% of them is going to have his autograph on it because he is awesome. And me and the high schoolers are so confused. We're like, there's no way these kids are actually this excited about the warm-up, dude. Like, what? But you never know what it is. Next thing I know, our little group has started a sing-along with Humble Tip in the lobby of this place. Like, he's not even in his own room because it's Humble Tip. And one of his songs at that point was This My Jam. Now, what that means in English is, I really like this song. Okay, so if somebody says, This My Jam, they're saying, like, I love this song. This is one of my favorite songs. Well, one of his songs was called This My Jam. And it's catchy, okay? Here we are, probably approaching 10 years later, and it's catchy. Straight up. It gets stuck in my head all the time. It's catchy. I will give him that. But those middle schoolers made us listen to that the whole way home, several hours away. And we literally had to sing along to This My Jam in the lobby of this youth conference with no one else around. Changed their life. Years later, they still talk about it. They're like, hey, Miss White, how are you? And I'm good. How are you? What's up? What's new? Remember that time that we went and saw Humble Tip? And I'm like, you're now a 40-year-old man. Like, what's happening? I don't understand. But they had the time of their lives. And you know, every single year I have a word of the year, which is a very common thing. And I have a song of the year because I love music and I listen to all kinds of music. And I always pick a song that's going to kind of be my theme song for the year. And it just depends on what I'm going through. And sometimes I don't even know what I'm going to go through, but God does. And the Holy Spirit reveals to me what my song is. That way, when I'm going through it, I can listen to the song and it encourages me the way I need to be encouraged. And so this year, I just had a cat. Sorry, baby. This year, I did not have a song. I couldn't pick a song. I was like, I don't have a song. I don't know what I'm supposed to pick. And it was weird to not have a song. But I realized that's because This My Jam. Every single song hits different. Because I have been awakened. I've seen these songs for years. These are songs that have been sung in church. They've been on the radio. They're super old. They're from my teenage years. But I'm like, This My Jam. Every time somebody talks about the goodness of God, This My Jam. Every time somebody sings about being dead and coming back to life, This My Jam. And I get so excited because every single song, every single thing we sing at church, every single song that comes on Christian radio, every single song that I have on my 1990s playlist, This My Jam. And I get so excited and I start dancing randomly and then I start crying because God's goodness is so undescribable. Like, it is overwhelming. This My Jam. Every single song. And I get a little hype and I get a little excited. But the truth is, it's because I have been awakened to a whole new level of worship. I have been a Christian and I love worship forever. Okay? Like, I was a little kid. But this year, I couldn't pick a song because every song is my song. And every song that you sing is somebody else's song. There is nothing worse. I could have told those kids that Humble Tip was weird. And I kind of did. I was like, hey, this isn't what you think it is. They loved Humble Tip. And I could have very easily told them that they were wrong and that he was lame and that, like, I could have yucked their yum, as the saying goes now. But I didn't. I let them go with it because I know what it's like to be excited about something and you tell somebody else and they shoot you down. They're just like, no, that's stupid. How many times as Christians have we done that? How many times does a song play at church and we're like, we sang this last week. This song is the most overplayed song on radio. Well, guys, it's somebody's jam, okay? And I need everybody to worship like every single praise and worship song is your jam. Because it's somebody else's jam. And I need you to be excited for them. Because their chains are falling off. They're being released from bondages. We are totally revolutionizing God. Okay? He is coming to earth. He is going out through us. We are the revolution. We are here. And we can't do that if we're telling people that Humble Tip's not cool. If you want to sing Humble Tip, The whole 2-hour van ride home, I will do it with you. Because your jam is my jam. And this my jam. So guys, tomorrow I want y'all to go to church. I want y'all to get excited. And I want y'all to sing every single song like this is your jam. Because it's somebody's jam. We are not going to douse their flame. God has put them in motion. And that song has changed their life. That song is their ministry tool. That's the tool that they need to get through whatever they're going through in life. I need y'all to clap your hands. I need y'all to jump up and down. I need y'all to sing to the top of your lungs. I need you to raise your hands. That's gonna be somebody's jam, and it might as well be yours. This my jam. Moo!